and this hangout is live on the air. All right. Hey, everybody. Appreciate you coming out. Thanks for giving us a few minutes to get everything settled. Um, this is a hangout that basically I called you here so you can learn how to stake your claim in social media. Let me fix this a little bit. I don't know why. Just looking at myself is kind of weird. But what we want to do, and Pamela is back, we want to basically give you some information on what IQ Life is all about, uh, what IQ Connect is all about, and what we are all about, and how you can get involved. Now let me check here to see if I can get the amount of people in here who are acting up to the questions. Give us a few minutes, folks. We are still waiting on a few people to come. Waiting on Jimmy Austin. I think he's having some technical difficulties, as well as Nicole. So
I think you muted Jimmy, Pamela.
Yeah.
What happened?
Am I back?
Are you back, James?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
All right. I am James Freeman, and basically, I started IQ Life about 3 weeks ago, or on the 24th of the last month. And who somebody is can if you're not talking, can you mute your line? I hear a lot of feedback. All right. Again, I'm James Freeman. I joined IQ Life on the 24th of last month, and before I got into it, I've been in network marketing for about a year and a half, and I've been in several different companies, being affiliate, and then I decided, well, let me start my own company as a network marketer, or internet marketer, and I got a few clients and things like that. So one night on the 24th, I was just searching through the groups like everyone does. They go through the groups and they have their own ads, and I saw this ad that said $9.95 get paid to socialize or something to that effect. So I said, well, I'm gonna click it, and I talked to the guy, Vincent Hall, and the first time I saw it, or just the video, it just brought out this intense moment, and I was like, I didn't even really ask too many questions. I did ask some questions, but I said I got to get into that because I don't want to be the one that's going to be stuck on the outside, looking in, a couple of months down the road, because this thing is a movement, and it's not MLM, it's not direct sales, it's social media. Now, I mean, you're on social media right now. Either you're on Google Hangout, you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, you're on Twitter, you're on some type of social media, whether you're there for fun, whether you're there to make money, whether you're just you just started or whether you've been on it since they started, you're on it, and you built it. And since you built it, you should be getting some type of reward for it. And IQ Life has said we're going to give back to the people who built social media. So that's what we're doing. We're building social media, and we're using social media to do it. That's a great concept. I had to get to it. I had to get in, and I asked Jamal, who can't see his video right now, and I asked Kelly if they would join my team, and just let's build this and let's get to it. And then once I got into it, I ran into Pamela, who has been a tremendous help, even though we're not on the same, in the same. I'm not in her downline, she's not in my downline, but we're on the same team, and she has helped me a lot with ads and different things. Just the whole thing with this. It's social media. It's social. We're socializing. We're getting help from one another. And $9.95. Like I tell everybody, I can skip or not necessarily skip. I can take my lunch one day a month, and there's my interest fee right there, $9.95 a month. So let's I don't know if we're still waiting on Jimmy. I'm going to see if I can get a hold of him, and Vincent as well. I think he's still trying to get a hold of me. I will or not let, but Kelly, you want to introduce yourself and tell a little bit about the story and why you joined IQ Life?
Sure. Hello, everybody. Can you guys see me okay? I hope so. Anyways, my name is Kelly Adams, and I've been in IQ Life for about a week now, and I was in social services for 22 years, helping take care of people with disabilities, and I actually adopted two sons with special needs, and the oldest one has had a tough time in school, so I decided I want to homeschool him. So to be able to homeschool him, I need to be able to make an income at home. So of course I've been, I think since February, I started looking for different opportunities, and I found quite a few, but nothing really, tugged at my heart, so to speak. It didn't seem like the right thing for me. And then I came across James. He asked me to be a friend, which I did, and so he explained the IQ Life to me, and I watched the videos and all that, and I was pretty taken by what they have on the videos, and I think the IQ Life is the best team I've seen. They're very helpful. They encourage each other, lift people up, and want everybody to succeed. And this is something that pretty much anybody, put some time and effort into it, will be successful at. And I'm committed to it for the long haul, just like the company is committed to all of us. And so I just want to be around and see what it brings. I think it'll bring great things. That's all.
All right. Glad to hear from you, Kelly. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Pamela, are you still there? Something. Well, let's go to JW. JW, you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, definitely. All right. Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself and why you think IQ Life is good and why you got in it.
Well, thanks for having me on. JW stands for Jamal, so you guys could call me either Jamal or JW. Um, well, I got on, James introduced me to this probably around 2 weeks ago, and I was heavily involved in multi-level marketing groups. I've been doing that for the last 7 years, and James and I have been throwing ideas at each other. So he threw this by me, and I was like, "This makes total sense." Facebook's is making billions of dollars off of people, so if this is as good or even better than Facebook, it's a no-brainer to join. So, $10 a month, I tell people, look, don't eat lunch for 2 days out of the month. There's your $10. But I just see it. This is not a get rich quick. None of them are, but this seems like it could have quicker results because it's going to explode. If you look on Facebook and on Team 24, and you see how many people have joined already within the last week, this has growth better than any multi-level marketing that I've seen. So, I'm excited to join. Took me a little bit to get used to it because I'm not used to all the internet stuff. I'm more a face-to-face, over the phone type person. So, as you can see, I have a camera and the thing don't even work. But I'm glad to be on. This is a first. This is our first call, first webinar hangout, and I just feel that we could be more consistent, be consistent, and do it again. And we got what, 4 people on now. Next week is going to be double or triple, or because we working the kinks out. Like I said, I don't know how to work a camera, and James got on DJ headphones right now. And
Right.
Kelly, I like Kelly's setup, but I'm just glad to be on, guys. And back to you, James. I think that's my story, pretty much.
All right, cool. Sounds like the same story to me. Um, I think Pamela, you're back now. I can hear you. I can see you moving a little bit. You know what? I should have went to there. Okay. No, it's not there. Well, what we were going to do. Let me go back here. What we were going to do is Jimmy was going to come on, and he's in our upline. Well, actually, Vincent, he's in our upline, and I'm not sure if he's watching right now. He said he has a bad connection, so he's not able to get on. And Jimmy is having a bad connection right now too. Hold on one second, folks. Sorry about that. But Vincent introduced me to it. Well, I introduced myself to it, but through Vincent, and then he told me to connect with Jimmy, and I connected with him, and he's been a big help. And also I connected with Nicole, and she's been a big help. But I mean, these guys, I don't like giving out too many numbers, but I mean, they got a lot of people in their downline, and they've only been doing it for a few months. And it's just, phenomenal at what I've seen so far from the whole group of Team 24. I mean, if you go out there and see, look in the groups, look on Facebook, and I mean, look it up on Google, look it up anywhere, and you'll see IQ Life as a company. I mean, they started something that is, I mean, just to me, is just the greatest concept because I mean, you have something like Facebook where, you got a guy that's in college, a young college kid, who goes to his dorm and he writes a couple of lines of code, and you have Facebook. And what happens is he invites, 5, 8 people. I'm not sure the final number, but he invited a few people, and he said, "Hey, I want to take this thing and make it a business." And those 5 people, well, some of them said, "Nah, that's crazy. That's going to fail. That's not going to work. It's just not something that's doable." 2 of them said, "Hey, I like that idea. I think that's a great idea. I think we can do it." And they did it. They sat down, they wrote some more code, they made it fancy, and they spread it just to the college at first. And then it spread to, some other colleges, then it spread to some businesses, and then it spread to us. And now you have, I believe it's 2 billion people on Facebook. Now just think, if you were able to get a percentage of that, if you got 1% of, I don't know how many people that you're connected to. And what I did, let me tell you real quick what I did. I went and took 10 people. Hey, family, back. Can you hear me? So what I did, I took 10 of my friends, and I wrote down how many friends, how many friends they had. And then I basically averaged it out. So each, 10 people average about 200 friends. And just think, let's say you have 10 people with 200 friends each, and let's say those 10 people have 10 friends with 200 friends each, and you're connected to all these people, and you get a percentage of that. I mean, that's just, and it's not just once, it's every month. And it's not just for people who pay the $9.95. Right now it is, because we have to build the network, and they have to. The $9.95 is not for the platform. The $9.95 is for the app that's attached to the platform. So $9.95 to get in, to be a first inviter, to be a brand partner. Then once the site actually goes live to the public, everybody's going to get invited for free. But at the same time, everybody has to be invited. So those people that are invited are connected to you, or those people that you invite are connected to you. So, I mean, you have up to 21 million people that are connected to you. You get paid for each one of those, or you get rewarded for each one of those. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, that's just easy. The reason why I say it's easy is because you're already doing it. The only thing is you're not getting paid for it. You're not getting rewarded for it. You're getting nothing but satisfaction to see somebody else's picture, somebody else's day, what their day looks like. And, I mean, you can chat with them, instant chat. You can even do a video with them, instant video. And it's, one of those things that you just don't run from. I myself, I haven't been in MLM for a long time, but when I was 18, and I'm 40 now, when I was 18, I had a chance to do an MLM, actually a couple, and I stopped short. Actually, went to the meetings, I did all the stuff, and then I stopped short. Why? I don't know. I didn't have the confidence. I didn't have the backing. I didn't have something that's there. I didn't have the mindset. That's what it is. I didn't have the mindset to say, okay, I'm going to do this thing full time. I mean, because, I'm young, 18. I was just out of high school. I didn't have, a whole lot of responsibilities at the time. I was still staying at home. And I could, took the thing and ran 100 miles an hour just to get it started, but I didn't. I'm regretting it because that company is now, they're worldwide and they're huge as far as how much they make per month for, their affiliates and just the products are okay, but they're still around. It's been a long time and they're still around. Facebook, if I was invited by Mark Zuckerberg to join his business, and if I would have said no at that time, right now I would have been kicking myself because it's I forgot the number. I want to say like $192 billion. It's worth that much, and each user is worth to them about $100. There's some other numbers in there, and trickles all the way down to, let's say each user is about $1 and something. But that's economics and the whole nine. Oh, I see somebody popped up. Nicole.
It's Nicole.
Nicole.
Hi.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Are you on? What time zone are you on?
It's always morning around here.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I'm going to stop talking for 2 seconds, and I'm going to. So, Pamela, you are still there, huh?
You said Pamela?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. I keep going in and out for some reason.
Okay. So, do you want to just quickly say who you are and why you got into IQ Life?
Who are you
Sure.
talking to?
Say that again?
Are you recording this hangout?
It's live. Yeah, you're live. You're on the air. You're in front of I don't know how many people, but we invited over. I know the last number was over 3,000. So whether it's being recorded, I can't see that. But yeah, we are live. Yes.
Gotcha.
All right, Pam, take it away. Pamela.
I am Pamela Smith. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. And I joined IQ, it was July the 4th to be exact. When I joined IQ, it was introduced to me by someone that I had just met on Facebook. He sent me to the video and I watched it. And right away I knew that it was, very powerful. I knew that I had to get in. I didn't ask any questions. I sent him a message back and asked him, how do I do this? He gave me the link and I joined. Ever since then, it's been like a train that's took off. You have your good days and you have your bad days, but it's not something that you give up on. If you see the true vision of IQ, then you'll keep pushing. No matter what, you'll keep pushing. Because we should know that there's greater things that are going to come later. In the past, I've tried a lot of different, direct sales and multi-level marketing, only to have no success. Especially at $9.95, that's a great value for the rewards that you're going to get later from IQ. I've had a company that I joined before, and it was like $561 to join, and I didn't make a single sale. So that's, very frustrating, when you're trying to find your way and make a living. So IQ is great. I love it, and good luck to us all.
All right. Cool. I love it. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like everybody has kind of the same story. They saw it and just, I mean, it's just one of those things that's a no-brainer. I was going to go to Nicole. Nicole, you're still there, right?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. I was just wondering, are you still there?
I'm getting a lot of feedback. I'm trying to walk outside.
Okay. Let me ask you: Are you on a phone or are you on your computer?
I'm on my phone.
Okay, okay. Well, that's neat. I guess we can use our phones then. All right. So if you would give everybody, a quick rundown of who you are and why you got into IQ Life, and also since you are one of the, I want to say one of the leaders who has a lot of people in their downline, um, would you, give us some pointers of how to do that?
I kind of started like Pamela. I was up on the internet one night and saw the ad with Jimmy Austin, and I had no questions. I saw the vision and I immediately joined. And I just think believing in it and having confidence in it and not giving up is kind of what's really made me successful. People call me crazy and people tell me it's a scam and all this kind of stuff, but I just keep posting and I just keep doing it. And I say, well, thank you. I'll send you a free invite. I love you anyway. And, 90 days later, they still see me posting the same thing and they're coming back. I mean, I've had people who said, this is a definite scam. Sorry, I can't partake. And they're now on my team because they see me. I get a lot of people that come in and they post for a week or two and get discouraged and then they stop and they lose their credibility. And I think that's just one thing with me different is I just keep on going. And here I am, 4 to 5 months later, getting a paycheck. Every month I get on here. I haven't stopped. And I'm getting those non-believers. Now they're coming on and they're starting to believe. So I think that's just a big thing everybody has to realize is it's going to take time. And until this releases, you just have to stick with it and not get discouraged.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it.
You got it.
So I mean, really, I don't want to keep everybody any longer. I mean, basically, just we all caught the vision. We all saw it. We all saw what was possible, and I mean, it's not going to stop. Whether we get on or not, it's not going to stop because there are going to be a couple of million people that are going to believe it and just continue to invite and connect and share just like they did with Facebook, just like they did with Twitter and all the others. You're going to get people that are going to be on this platform. So if I were you that are watching, whether you're watching live or you're going to watch it recorded, get with somebody on this panel or somebody who invited you. Get back to them and go ahead and get your questions answered and join the movement. Don't sit back and watch the movement pass you by because once we go live as a release to the public, you're no longer going to be able to take part in the first inviter bonuses. You're not going to get that. So, I mean, right now, you have the opportunity to join this movement and be at the top of the heap. And, when this thing starts going live and, you got people inviting people free, and, I mean, it's just going to snowball. And you're going to be at 21 million people in no time flat. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm not saying yes, it's going to happen, but I am sure that I'm going to do my part to make that happen. I suggest you do your part because if you deny it now, and a month later, this thing goes live, or if it goes live tomorrow, and you haven't gotten on as a first inviter, and then, 6 months down the road, we have over, 5 billion people on, and, each person that's here now has 21 million people in there, and just where they're getting rewarded for those 21 million people. I mean, you can have more than that, but you know, you get rewarded down to level 15, and you're just going to be so upset at yourself. I just guarantee it. I'm kicking myself right now for not joining another MLM that I know is making a ton of money. And I just enjoying it, and I'm just kicking myself. So I said, I can't not let this thing pass. So, like I said, get with somebody on this panel, get with the person that invited you, get in, and join the movement. And if anybody has anything else to say, we'll let you do that. And then if not, we will just go ahead and end the call, or not end the call, in the hangout. Anybody else? Jamal, Kelly. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming out, and we will see you next time.
Thanks, guys. I enjoyed it.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.